The Clock That Knew Too Much. A story for all ages, set on the island of Clockit. In the heart of Ticton Town, on the island of Clockit, stood a crooked old bell tower that nobody visited anymore. Inside lived Granny Taka, a talking antique clock with brass bones and a dusty glass belly. She ticked slower than the rest, but what made her special wasn't her chime, it was her memory. Granny Taka remembered everything. She remembered when Mayor Gear first arrived on the island with shiny shoes and shady pockets. She remembered when the sea glowed blue for 3 whole nights. She even remembered when little Zara, the baker's daughter, took her first steps in the square. But lately, Granny Taka had been ticking strange. Her hands froze every day at 3:33 p.m., and each time a whisper would leak out of her frame like steam. "It's coming. It's almost time." Nobody paid her much mind, except for Tilly, a curious 10-year-old girl with a big afro puff, a bigger imagination, and a thing for secrets. Tilly would visit Granny Taka after school, sit in the tower and share mango candies while reading old spellbooks she swiped from the library's forbidden shelf. One day, Granny Taka whispered something different. "They're going to steal time." Tilly blinked. Who's they? But Granny Taka's hands froze again, and she went silent. That night, Ticton's town square was quiet. Too quiet. Time had stopped, literally. Watches, clocks, phones, nothing moved. The baker's dough wouldn't rise. The ferry to Bell Point never came. And worst of all, no one remembered it was Time Day, the most celebrated festival on the island. Tilly raced back to the tower. Granny Taka, though frozen, had something glowing beneath her glass, a map. Not of the island, but of time itself. Tilly gasped. Every second was a string, and someone had yanked a bundle of them right out. Gone. Stolen. At the center of the map was a shadowy blur marked the Hollow Talk. With her cat Onyx in her backpack, yes, he insisted on going, Tilly followed the map to the forest near Sprocket Falls. There she found a hidden cave full of ticking echoes, and inside, the Hollow Talk, a clock creature made of smoke and scrap metal. The Hollow Talk had once been a time guardian but got greedy. He wanted to control moments, keep the best ones, erase the painful ones, and sell the rarest to the highest bidder. He had been using Ticton's festival as a distraction every year to pull time strands unnoticed. But this year, Granny Taka caught on. Tilly, being the brave soul she was, did something no one expected. She offered Hollow Talk her best memory, the day her mom came home from hospital, healthy and whole. "You can have it, but only if you return every second you stole." The Hollow Talk paused, stunned by her sacrifice. Something inside him, something that remembered why he once protected time, began to tick again. He returned the strands. The bells rang out across Ticton. Time flowed. Memories rushed back to the people, including some they'd long buried. But the best part? Granny Taka's hands moved freely again. Back in the tower, Granny Taka chuckled. "It's not about having time, child. It's about what you do with it."